right, Alchemist Custom Bicycles. This is the Radchen, or as it would be pronounced in German, the Radchen. That's a little bike. And so drew this, the concept drawing for over a year, refining it. I wanted a really short bike that still looked custom, so that I could just put it in the back seat of the car and go to rides and not have to worry about a truck or a van or even a bike rack. The pedals pop off for like a folding bike. The bars are vintage, like Kelly adjustable style bars that have been re-chromed. And in fact, those bars might be the most expensive part of this bike. The wheel set from Sutter Street Cruisers. The seat is a motorcycle solo seat that I bought at a motorcycle swap meet a few years ago, and just have never found the right fit for it. Kickstand is TC Brothers, also for motorcycles. I had different grips on it, but because these bars are adjustable, I realized I needed unidirectional. I had like Western Flyer ones with a finger, with grooves for the fingers, but then if I moved it up higher or lower, they didn't work. So I just swapped out for plain grips for now. So it is 3-speed. Again, I think I used 100% parts I already had on hand, other than the making of the frame and the forks, which were made from parts of 2 or 3 different forks. There were blade forks that I had to widen and give a 1 1/8" head steer tube on. So video is not going to be great, but I'm going to take it for a ride now, and so you can see that it's very rideable, despite the fact that axle to axle is about 10 inches shorter than even your standard beach cruiser, let alone other stretches. So let's give it a try. Going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Taking pictures, are you?
Yeah, of my latest build.
There you go.
All right, and to conclude, when I fold the bike, so I take off the pedals from their quick release, put them in this bag that's came with them, and then the bars fold down. I folded them like this because I put the V facing up, because that looked a little better to me. But I could, of course, put them on either side of this bike. Put this one on the other side of the fork and fold it down super flat if I needed to. But that was just because of the way I aimed the V up and not down. That's just a quicker way to fold it down like that. Then I throw this in the back seat. I haven't actually tried it yet. which is something you would think I would have tried right away. So it's possible that I have to take the front wheel off, which would be pretty simple if my car is not wide enough. So maybe I'll add this to the video. Let's try it right now, shall we? So as you can see, front wheel up against this, didn't quite make it in. So with this particular car, I will have to take the front wheel off. So I do have a contingency plan for that, which is that I might either buy or make some front nuts for the axle that are like butterfly nuts, and that I can just spin off by hand, so I don't have to necessarily have a wrench with me, although having a crescent wrench in the car is pretty standard for me. So let's get a wrench and try it again. Had to take off the front wheel indeed, and maybe I'll put like a moving blanket between them so I can still stuff the wheel back here. I do when I go traveling out of town, and I bring like the donkey bike in the back, and like when I was traveling out of town in San Jose, the donkey bike lived back here, and it was just back here with a moving blanket. So I just drape a moving blanket over this, put the wheel on there so they don't scratch each other up. That'll be fine. And then this will just have to live like that. And if I was in the wife's Prius, probably wouldn't be a problem. Just throw it in the back hole because it's got a bigger storage area. But this one, the seats don't fold down. Yeah, I think this is going to be a success. Next, I'm thinking I might only clear powder coat it so that it stays kind of like it is, shiny and silver. And I don't know, after that, if I fancy some striping, otherwise that'll be it. This bike is pretty much done. Thanks for watching.